Diddy party right now, but I don't know the rules of the game if I'm allowed to say it.
Say it.
You'll be okay.
One of my boys, a social media influencer, this was early back in like 2018.
What's one of your boys?
I'm not gonna expose him because he said some Bible, but he was at a Diddy party and they invited him to Diddy's room. He walks in, Trey Songz was sitting on Diddy's lap making out with him, and they asked him if he wanted to join.
What the
No, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They're all gay. They're all undercover gays, I promise you.
Just when things seemed messy enough, the drama takes another turn. Social media is buzzing with claims that Trey may have picked up his questionable behavior toward women by watching Diddy, whose reputation in that area already speaks for itself. For anyone who has followed Trey's career, the comparisons aren't exactly far-fetched. His track record has earned him the nickname Diddy 2.0 in some circles. The first public red flag came back in 2017 when Keke Palmer accused him of crossing boundaries. She revealed that despite repeatedly saying no, Trey kept pressuring her to appear in his Pick Up the Phone music video, behavior she openly labeled as creepy.
Start playing a song that I happen to be in, they start saying like they want me to be in it. One person asks me, I say no. Another person asks me, I'm like, no. People keep asking me. Now, mind you, they've been giving food, they've been giving drinks, and I'm just starting to feel like, yo, I'm being like cornered. Like, sounds comical as, but y'all, I hid in the goddamn closet. I hid in the goddamn closet because I was so afraid, like I didn't know what to.
If you thought the first incident was troubling, brace yourself, because things spiral even further. In December 2019, a woman named Giara Jeff came forward with a lawsuit against Trey. She said it all began at Diddy's 2018 New Year's Eve bash, where Trey was also in attendance. When Giara and her friends decided to hit a club afterward, Trey offered them a ride. What should have been a harmless gesture allegedly turned into something disturbing once they arrived. Giara claimed Trey, visibly drunk, assaulted her in the middle of the club by forcing his hands under her dress and into her underwear. As shocking as that was, she later discovered she wasn't alone. Another woman in her friend group accused Trey of doing the exact same thing to her, this time slipping his hand into her underwear and groping her. And unbelievably, the accusations didn't stop there. Not long after news of the lawsuit broke, an old interview clip of Bebe Rexha resurfaced. In it, she recalled Trey forcing an unwanted kiss on her and suggested he may have tried to push things even further.
Trey Songz was there with his date. And I go to the pool house, literally, and I swear everything. He's giving me the eye all night, and I was like, okay, what's going on? This is weird. I go to the pool house, just like right by the pool, and he literally is at the door and pushes me against the wall and puts his lips on my lips and is like, let's do this. I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I should tell this story.
That's awesome. This story is great.
Yeah.
The same thing has happened to me with Trey Songz. Oh, totally, yes.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna get killed for this. I probably am.
No.
But,
And then he held you down, right?
he's like, no.
This is getting bad.
No, it was cool. And I said, no, I said, I can't, I'm not doing this right
Your
now.
lawyer dropped the charges, though, right?
Stop! No, but I said, no, I'm not trying to do this right now. I was playing anyway. I don't want that anyway. And he walked out. That's something else happened, but I'm not gonna say that.
As if the pile of accusations wasn't already high enough, Selena Powell stepped forward with her own story. She claimed Trey coerced her into intimate acts without consent, and that her friend Elisa experienced the same treatment on a separate occasion. According to Selena, Trey has a habit of intimidating women who try to speak out, which could explain why he's managed to sidestep real consequences for so long. And honestly, it also sheds light on why he and Diddy were so close. The similarities between their accusations are hard to miss: intimidation, threats, crossing boundaries without consent. The phrase "birds of a feather flock together" feels almost too fitting here. Trey eventually responded to Selena's allegations on Twitter. Breaking his usual silence, he insisted that movements meant to protect women had been hijacked by people trying to ruin lives for personal gain. He added that people would believe whatever they wanted, but he was choosing to focus on good things while fighting off what he described as the devil's attempts to take his soul. He wrapped it up by thanking those who stood by him during the controversy. Still, critics couldn't help but point out how conveniently his troubling behavior surfaced not long after he got close with Diddy. Some even tied this back to Katt's earlier claims that Trey allegedly lost his virginity to Diddy and was passed around. And just when you think the story can't get more tangled, another name drops into the mix: Rick Ross. Word on the street suggests his name also appeared on Katt's alleged list. This ties into whispers from a few months back, when leaked interrogation footage showed a man claiming he was forced into Diddy's infamous freak-offs. The surprising twist? This wasn't just some random person. It was one of the shooters involved in an attack at one of Trump's hotels. And as anyone familiar with plea deals knows, suspects will often give up everything they can to get lighter treatment. That's exactly what happened here. In the middle of questioning, the man suddenly brought up Diddy without any prompting, dropping his name in a way that made the allegations even harder to ignore.
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call yourself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
I had with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I was like a slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won.
One of the very first names he dropped was Rick Ross, strongly suggesting that whatever went on between him and Diddy may have been far more personal and far more intimate than anyone expected.
We say good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And Katt. They're all gay, okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
As one of the first to surface is pretty revealing, especially since he's worked hard to keep his ties to Diddy out of the spotlight. Normally, when Diddy's alleged escapades are discussed, a few familiar names get tossed around, but Ross usually isn't one of them. Still, it's not as though the whispers have been non-existent. His ex, Tia Kemp, has been calling attention to his connection with Diddy for years. The problem? Many people dismissed her claims, chalking them up to her reputation for publicly dragging Ross on social media. But just a couple of weeks ago, Tia turned up the heat. She outright alleged that Ross had been sexually involved with Diddy all along, going as far as to claim he'd been getting his cheeks clapped right under everyone's noses.
Will, I want you to talk. Don't be scared now. No Diddy, huh? You scared now, huh? I know y'all on them tapes. Freaky. I know you is. 10 churn have. It's time to show them churns now. I ain't gonna let off you. The Jets no more. You running out of now. Go over there and get Diddy a hug. Go ride the bike with him, you fat.
If there's one thing Tia Kemp is known for, it's dragging Rick Ross every chance she gets. That man hasn't had a moment of peace since their relationship ended. But this time, her words might actually carry more weight. Not only did one of Diddy's alleged victims echo the same claims, but comedian Katt Williams has also backed them up. Another name tied to Diddy's alleged circle is YK Osiris, and honestly, that one doesn't come as much of a shock. Osiris has never been particularly subtle about his closeness with Diddy. Remember when Diddy whisked him away on a vacation? Osiris even posted, then quickly deleted, a shot of the two of them getting a couple's massage by the sea. Hard. Not to side-eye that. He also captioned another post with something along the lines of, listening to Diddy and B2K, eating good fruit in the beautiful weather. Sexy. If that didn't raise eyebrows, things got even stranger when his ex-girlfriend came forward. She claimed she ended things after allegedly catching him in bed with another man, flat out telling people, "Stop asking me what happened with my BD, I caught him with a man." Naturally, fingers started pointing straight at Diddy. And when Osiris appeared on The Breakfast Club, the hosts didn't hesitate to press him about the swirling rumors. Word on the street now is that Diddy allegedly passed an STI to Osiris, a rumor that, if true, could explain why so many in Hollywood seem to be keeping their distance from him. It also puts a new spin on that rant Osiris went on about being pushed out of the industry.
I was in Jamaica with him.
Oh, I see it now.
See?
Why can't Osiris in Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy? Can we talk about Diddy new boy toy? Why can't Osiris? Why you did this to Diddy, man? It's messed up, man.
Nah,
why you even bring that up, Envy?
I'm just asking my roommate so he can clear it up. That's what the breakfast was.
I didn't even know that. That ain't nothing that needs to be cleared up.
Who believed that?
That ain't nothing to be cleared up.
That's why I say I don't know what happened about that. I don't know what the hell.
Amy, what's the craziest thing? He said, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was with a shawty.
All right, but Diddy was there.
No, he was a whole other different.
Oh, so they just made this up?
Yeah, they made it up, yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he was in a whole other different area. Like, he was.
Have you ever met Diddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he ask you to party?
Yeah.
Party?
Man.
Phew, what a mess. At this point, the real question is just how far this Diddy rabbit hole actually goes. And something tells me we're only scratching the surface, because this story feels far from over.